Alright everyone, welcome to part 16 of our Pokemon Fire Red walkthrough. In the last episode, we defeated Erica, the Celadon Gym Leader, and got ourselves the Giga Drain TM. Now I'm double checking very quick, yep, I did get the T. And that was something I'll be showing off in a little bit later on, as far as being able to pass through one of the pathways, at least to Saffron City. Now you do want to go in here. Now there are some new Pokemon here I'm going to show off in a little bit. We can catch in this area. One of them here is actually being a Doduo. Doduo is just like Spearow, very fast, kind of aggressive. And actually the good thing about this Doduo right here is, I do like the fact that it can become Dodrio. It actually gets Drill Peck even before it becomes a Dodrio, which I think is really a plus. So, if you want to catch a Dodrio here, then by all means do it. Now this is actually one of the potentially hard encounter if you're not prepared, but because in fact these two have fire types on their team, if you have a rock, ground, or water type on your hand, you should be good to go. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to use a Dig Attack on Ninetales, then a Water Pulse on Rapidash. They are quicker though, but we do have a type advantage, so we're just going to take care of them very quickly. Now Fire Spin is a very interesting move here. Fire Spin back in Gen 1, if you were hit by Fire Spin, just like Rap, you really can't attack. You can switch out though. However, from second generation thereon, Fire Spin only just traps you to the point where you cannot switch out. Oh, with 1 HP? Really? That Ninetales is a trooper. Alright, but anyway, as I was getting before, Confuse Ray. I hate that. Yeah, Fire Spin just keeps you from switching out. And sometimes you can conjunction that with other attacks, and Fire Spin can just do a little bit more damage. Alright, so one more Water Pulse took out that Rapidash, which is good, all things considered anyways. And alright, I actually leveled up. Protect. Protect is actually a really decent move. Let's get rid of... let's get a Bite at you for right now. Protect is a move that allows you to at least block one attack. And you can't do it several more times in a row, but each consecutive more time you tend to use it, the chances keep going down. But what Protect does ultimately do is you can completely evade an attack. Alright, we defeat the young couple, Jed and Letta. And once you get through that, you can go this way. And this is actually where you can get the Fly HM. Something you are going to, well, in a way need, only because it's just very convenient to be able to go from one place to another. Especially with the town you previously visited beforehand. And yes, we will put it to good use, that Fly HM. Alright, but before we can do that, though, we have to teach our Pokemon Fly. So let's go into TMKs and look for Fly. And good thing we do have a Fire type with us. Which we should be forgotten. Let's give her a Peck, because who likes Peck anymore, honestly? Now you could have gotten this before you fought Erica, but I think I show it off now just to get it out of the way. Now we can actually fly back to Lavender Town, which is actually where we need to go. Alright, so out comes back our Chidane there, as we now head into the Pokemon Tower. And we all know what's in there, lots of ghost types. And who else? Oh, it's Gary. Hi, Gary. How you doing? Make them faint. Wow, what a jerk off. Actually, the funny thing is about this particular part is, back in Red and Blue, there was one time you actually encountered Gary's Raticate. By the time we KO it, we actually find him here visiting the Raticate. And there's actually fan theory, there's actually a theory among fans, I should say, that that we, the player, killed his Raticate. I thought it was a really interesting theory over why he was actually visiting that place to begin with anyways. But I guess it is what it is, I suppose. Gyarados, alright. 2 Pokemon we can take out with Raichu here. And another Thunderbolt. Gets rid of that, Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados is water flying, so that way it's more as weak to electric. So that was why we were able to take care of it so quickly. So this Gary character right here has a Growlithe of his own. It might have Intimidate, but to be honest with you, we got Water Pulse on our side, so bye, bitch. Excuse me. Sorry, just that my throat isn't feeling the greatest today. But oh well, what can you do? Good God, sometimes I just can't help it. Anyways, Flamethrower. Huzzah! And who's next? Kadabra! And actually, this should show off our new Clefable here. Everyone needs to get some spotlight in, so why not? And let's use Shadow Ball! Yeah, good thing Kinesis missed. Thank God for that. Yeah, you took it easy on us. You went down one by one, buddy. You probably should have just leveled up a little bit more. But you probably will the next time we meet, so I'm gonna just leave it to it. Alright, so we're just gonna put in our normal type here. The reason why I'm doing that is because we can avoid ghost type moves. And considering I did teach Clefable Shadow Ball, yeah. Ah, Jesus. Yes, I know, the trainers do sometimes have a tendency to turn around. There's only a Chandler though, so it's nothing too bad. As I mentioned before, this is where we encounter nothing but ghost type Pokemon. In this case, we encounter Ghastly. Ghastly! But no, as long as you got a Shadow Ball with you on a Clefable at this point, or even a Flareon for that matter, you are actually good to go. Escape Rope! Not that would actually be needed escape rope for this part, but it's nice to have, I suppose. Begone Malevolent Spirit, as this one just said. So yeah, basically what I'm just going to be doing here is just spamming Shadow Ball on these ghost types. It's really the easiest way to defeat those ghost types, honestly. Or if you have a Pokemon with bites, like a Wartortle or a Growlithe or something. Maybe even a Zubat? Maybe. Then he actually should be good to go. Yeah, so basically it's just a nice little level grind, too. You can really level grind in the Pokemon Tower, too, actually. Solely due to the fact that, in the middle part of the level, there's this white circle where you and your Pokemon can get fully healed. So, really nice training ground, actually. Really nice. One more Shadow Ball. Bam. Yeah, Ghastly wish they had. That's good. At least in 3rd generation. Even 2nd generation too, actually, to be honest. Like I mentioned before, you can't run into lots of ghost-type Pokemon. Like this Ghastly right here. But I'm not going to be catching them. At least not really. Found an elixir. Beat me not. Okay. Yeah, I just do this so I can just get all the trainer battles pretty much out of the way. So yep, that's just basically the whole point of this Pokemon tower, just Shadow Ball everything. And we can also just level up our Clefable too. So yeah, this Clefable I'm using is definitely gonna be the star of this run, or of this level, certainly. Some more Shadow Ball. And down it goes. Let's do another Ghastly. Now this one has more than one Ghastly, so let's bring out Arcanine action this time around. Now don't think about using Ground type in this area, because all the Ghost Pokemon here have Levitate. Now I know Poison's weak to ground, but in the case of the Ghastly, the Haunter, and the Gengar, they all have Levitate, so don't even think about using, using ground type moves, because they will avoid it. So there's 2 Pokeballs here, one's an Awakening, and there's a Great Ball, okay, works for me. Oh great, who did I run into this time? Another Ghastly that we shall run away from. Don't you wish sometimes that in Pokemon that there was like a held item that allows you to avoid... Oh wait, I have Repel, duh. Why did I not just use a Repel? No, me, I'm just oblivious as hell. So, just for the sake of not running into any more Ghastlys, I'm just gonna use the Repel this point forward. Alright, actually let's switch things up and actually give Arcanine some levels. Sound our Clefable's already pretty much up there, so let's just use Repel while we're at it too. Let's see, Super Repel, thank you. Was there anything up here? Nope. Okay, figured not, but it's always worth checking. Alright, another Pokemon trainer to fight. More intimidation this time around. And all you're gonna really need with Arcanine here is to simply bite. And actually, to be honest with you, if you're trying to level up a Arcanine down here, this is a really good train spot, especially if you're trying to EV train. Although I know there are better methods of EV train, I'm just not gonna simply do it at the moment. Sorry, I'm not even playing for the sake of EV train. I'm just playing for the sake of the playthrough itself. All right, here's Haunter right here. Haunter is the evolved form of Ghastly. If you can find someone to trade with, you can evolve Haunter to Gengar. Alright, now this one right here is not a trainer. She will simply heal you by entering the purified circle right there. Cleanse tag. That boosts the damage done with ghost type moves. Zombies! What is this? Resident Evil? Sometimes with the game, you just never know. Alright, so now goes that Ghastly. Whoop, don't want to go down to here. Found a nugget! Hooray! Don't worry, I'm here to free all of you! I'm gonna free every single Chandler I can find in this tower! Actually, it would be very interesting, too, if the gimmick of this tower was, in order to be able to proceed to the top of the tower, you have to free every single Chandler, because every single one is being possessed by Ghastly. That would actually be a really cool gimmick, if they actually did that, because then you actually have purpose of freeing those that have been possessed. Because, just like any other Pokemon game, you can just skip these trainers for the most part, anyways. I don't know, it's just something I thought would be really cool. Found X Accuracy. Funny thing about X Accuracy back in the day was, back in Red and Blue, it was one of those X items that you really want on stock, because if you're going for like one-hit KO moves, like Fissure or Guillotine, you give the Pokemon X Accuracy, and they have flawless accuracy, and therefore they can one-hit KO anything in sight. So X items were absurdly broken in first generation. Alright, another Ghastly. Here, Danielle, here's your meal. I hope you're not full yet, because we have one more coming right for you. Angelica. Angelica from the Rugrats, I just saw that too. Too bad this actually was not a little girl, blonde pigtails with her Cynthia doll. That would've been some shit. Oh man. I can't believe I just made a Rugrats reference in this Pokemon episode. My god, what must you people be thinking about me right now? Oh jeez. Well, another Ghastly. Not much else really is to be seen here. Except for simply the fact that we're just taking a chomp at anything that we see. I find it interesting that if you bite on a ghost, you can actually just flat out destroy it. I mean, I know Bite's a dark type move, but it kind of made more sense when it was a normal type move. I guess I just want to give Bite a little more power behind it, a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Flavor to it, I suppose? I don't know, I've always found it to be very curious about why they make Bite a dark type move. I guess Bite's supposed to be a way to scare people, and I guess dark type Pokemon are known for using trickery, but ghost type Pokemon tend to be classified as more scary, so maybe they just did it for the sake of balance. I don't know, your guess is just as good as mine. Hooray, rare candy! Alright, now this is the one we actually have all been waiting for throughout our Pokemon journey here. Now, the reason why we got the Surf Scope is for this one battle right here. Without the Surf Scope, you can always keep running away from ghosts that are in terror. Well, the ghosts keep scaring you away. That's what I'm saying, without the Surf Scope. This one we reveal the Marowak. Now, you cannot catch this Marowak. It's a plot device where you have to defeat it in order to have it rest in peace finally. And Boomerang, oh, that really hurt. Especially when it attacks you more than twice. It really, honest to God, hurts. But thankfully, we were able to take it down. So now, the Marowak can finally rest in peace. And as it says, departed to the afterlife. Alright, we have to give ourselves some fresh water, because Lord knows we're gonna need it. Alright, now we're gonna just defeat the last 3 members of Team Rocket, and then we can rescue Mr. Fuji, who happened to be trapped in the Pokemon Tower. And we actually did start right, because this one started off with a Zubat. And what do we do with Flying-type Pokemon? Zap them! Another Zubat. The memories. The memories of the horrifying Zubats! And we just Thunderbolt them again. So, it's just basically just me mashing the A button pretty much for the most part. Nothing else really there is to it. Especially if you're electric type point you. Golbat, okay, now we're starting to see somewhat of a step up. Alright, down goes that Golbat. We can just one shot, no problem. Yeah, you better give up, bitch. It is old man Fuji, but I guess we have to go through 2 more Rocket members to do so. Now we'll go up against Coffin. Now because Coffin doesn't have the best special defense, we might not have a Psychic type, but we can still hit it with a Thunderbolt, and that's what ultimately is important. So who's next? Drowsy? Okay. We can bring Clefable back here. And we shall use Shadow Ball. Boom. It's been a while since we've seen Clefable in action. Actually, it's been about nearly 10 minutes since we've seen Clefable in action. One more Team Rocket member to go. And then we're done. Oh, this guy's serious business. He has 4 Pokemon with him. Let's go for a Thunderbolt here. Down it goes. Rattata! Now let's keep Johnny out here. Why not? Johnny just wants to smack around some rats. And you do so with a Brick Break. Haha, static. Now you can't move. Target practice! Alright, Eradicate! Eradicate! I know I might have butchered Eradicate's voice in the anime, but who cares? It's down anyway. Alright, Johnny leveled up again. Go, Johnny, go! Here comes another goddamn Zubat! Thunderbolt! And we defeated that last Team Rocket Grunt. And there we go. That is pretty much it. So, we just saved Old Man Fuji, or Mr. Fuji as we call him here. Alright, so now we can actually go back to his house, which is actually a really nice thing to do here. And we finally get the Poke Flute. Alright, the Poke Flute we have use for here. It can only wake up sleeping Pokemon during battle. It can also wake up sleeping Pokemon that is blocking an obstacle. And we will get to that Pokemon next time. Till then, thanks for watching.